What's going on, everybody? Action Shikawa here, and today we're playing some Mario Kart CTGP again, and we're going a little retro today, because there was a new update that's just been released for CTGP. New update's been out, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it, but unfortunately that means that some more tracks have to be taken out, they have to be put out to pasture. Now if you remember my second and third videos on this channel, a little while back, maybe 4 months ago now I think, yeah, when I first started my YouTube channel, I did a small couple of videos which was saying goodbye to old tracks and saying hello to new tracks. So we're doing it again. It's essentially the second edition of this. I think some tracks that were removed are quite good. I think it's a shame they're being gone. Some of them I can see why, and I'm not really gonna miss them. But this is going to be maybe slightly longer because there are 9 new tracks that are being added. So there are 9 new tracks to play, and 9 old tracks to play as well. But let's just get started. The first track that we're going to be playing is Blu Lou, and it's a track. it's a pretty boring track, and you'll see why in a second. Welcome to Blu Lou. There really is not much here. I mean, like, the background is nice, but I think they just have the same background in red loop as well, yellow loop, green loop doesn't. Green loop's its own little thing. But yeah, this track's just a little bit boring, and I remember the CPUs on this track go really fast as well. But it's just boring to the point where there's nothing here to the point where I can just say, yeah, I can just fast forward through the video, which is what I'm gonna do right now. There we have it. That was Blu Lou, or whatever. I mean, you got to see the whole track from like last 1 and 2. So next up we have Crossingville, which I don't actually mind this. I don't know why it was taken out. I think it's the only Animal Crossing track in CTGP as well. I like the Animal Crossing games. I think they're a good bunch of games. So I think it's a shame this one's going out, but I think I can see why, because of just the length. It's a very long track, and it's 3 laps. But I think I also might know another reason why. It's because one of the routes, which is this one, is basically pointless, and no one ever takes it. Just because it's not as fast. I think the creator of the track, I can't remember who it is, but he added boost ramps, I think, just to try and make it faster. But even then, I think it's still just a lot slower than the other route. But I like this area. It's a really nice, like, area. But it's just a shame that no one takes it because it's just not the optimal route. But yeah, I don't know. I like this track. I've had some pretty good races on it. Oh yeah, this bit though. This turn is oh god. It's a nightmare, that turn. So I guess that's another reason why. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed this track. I think it's a shame to see it go out. Because yeah, I've had some pretty good races on it, and it looks nice as well. It does actually look like a really nice track. I'll take the other route for you quickly, just so, in case people haven't seen this track, I will quickly take the other route. Here's a ramp. And there are the little Animal Crossing people walking around. I think it's quite a neat little touch. See, this track has quite a few shortcuts as well. Some of them are quite, like, minor. But then there are others which, like, you know, are actually quite useful. Oh yeah, I forgot about how annoying that was. You can occasionally get caught up in between the 2 ramps. Which can, if you do that, you're pretty much screwed. But, you know. The other thing that's annoying about this is that, like, I'm playing on 150cc right now, right? I've just been playing 200cc. So this feels so much slower than usual. But you know, it's, yeah, I'm gonna miss this track. Even though, like, I don't know, I can see all the problems with it. Also, it goes from, I don't know if you guys noticed this, it goes from day to sunset to night. And that's quite a neat little touch. Oh, if I had a mushroom, I'd take this shortcut between two fences. It's a shame that I got caught up on top of these stupid wooden planks. Oh, I think it might happen again. Yep, it just happened again. So I guess that's probably the reason. I would personally like to see this track come back. Like, if they fixed it, like, you know, those, like, fixing the the wooden boards up top, please, that would be delightful. If they fixed that, and made the other route more viable, I think this could actually be a track that I'd love to see going back. So we're on Alpine Mountain now, and again, I don't know, I've had some pretty good fun races on this. I personally enjoy this track. Like, it's probably, obviously with all these tracks, there's probably some things wrong with them. Or they're just being taken out again because they're a bit, you know, they're old and outdated. But you know, I like this track. I think it's a pretty cool track. I mean, some parts are slightly pointless, so I can see why it's just random. Okay, you can trick off it. I was playing this on time trials a couple of days ago, before this patch announced. And I tried tricking off that about 5 times and it wouldn't work properly. It's probably just me though. That's probably not an issue with the game, it's probably just an issue with me. But yeah, I like the underwater section, I like the beginning section of the mountain. I like how there's, I don't know what the actual message is, like actual like text is, but there's a little mini message in the mountain, like it's kind of engraved in it, which I think is quite cool. But yeah, I don't necessarily think this is a bad track. Maybe it runs a little long. To be fair, I am playing it without mushrooms. Where's a good place to use mushrooms? I guess back down after that ramp. Like one of the grassy areas we can cut out. Yeah, I don't know what it says, but on the side of the mountain, if you guys saw that. But there was a love part there, so they show the love. Yeah, so I'd say the best place to use it, the mushroom is to use it like here or something. Drift and then go through. I probably didn't save much time, if I'm being honest. I'm just kind of clutching at straws, because this track isn't really shortcut heavy. It's quite like linear. Yeah, and there's nothing really you can do here either. You can't like cut across, there's literally no point. But yeah, I think it's a track where it's quite hard to catch up using shortcuts. I think you just have to be lucky with items and stuff. But I like this track, it's good because it's quite wide. It's a wide track because there's loads of space. I'll try and read this message. Oh, Michelle. Does it say Michelle? I think the message says Michelle, and I love her. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know who it's for, but hello, if it is correct, hello to Michelle, whoever Michelle is. That's literally the only place I can think of using the shortcut. But yeah, again, I think it's a shame that this track's going. Like, so far the only one I thought was a little bit boring was Blu Lou. But yeah, I think it's a good sign, I think, when like your tracks are good. When they're being taken out, there's like a huge collection of them going out. So far, 2/3 of them I've actually enjoyed. Okay, so Horror Mansion is next. This track isn't that bad. Like, it's not really scary, which is, for me, it's a good thing because I don't like horror. But I mean, like, this isn't necessarily a bad track. How many laps is it? It's only 2 laps. So, like, it's a fairly long track as well. But yeah. I guess there's just, like, too much working against it. Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know. I think the track might be too long. Or at least I would say that if, like I said earlier, it's only 2 laps, so it doesn't really matter. I think you can have long tracks in CTGP, but it's just like you need to restrict the amount of laps that you have. Like think of tracks like Wario Coliseum from the GameCube Double Dash, which again is also in CTGP as well, and it's 2 laps, and you know what? It's brilliant. It works. But this one I think it's fine. I guess it removes some routes that are slightly pointless, like at the beginning. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really know why this has been taken out. Maybe it's signposting. So I haven't really noticed many signs this far. And also there's this route to the side, which I'll show you, where you can easily miss this if you don't know where you're going. But I like this underground section. I think it's a really cool little unique section. Like all the skulls and the ghouls and stuff. There's something really like that in the rest of the track. I would be quite horrified if that, but not in a good way, if that chandelier actually hit you. So imagine if you're flying through the air, right, and you're about to get first, and suddenly you hit the chandelier and you come to a sudden stop. That would be really annoying. Yeah, you can see how I'm not taking the bottom route. Maybe the bottom route is faster, but just like from my experiences, the top route is faster. But yeah, I don't necessarily have a big issue with this track. Like, I enjoy playing it. Maybe this corner could use some work though. Oh. I was contemplating whether to hit the bottom route again. I never actually took the side route. The side route isn't really like useful though. So I guess that's another reason why. It's a shortcut that's not really a shortcut. And I guess that's quite a general problem, I guess, with some tracks. I think some tracks have been taken out. I can't remember exactly which ones. Maybe not even recorded in my previous video. But there are some tracks that they have shortcuts, but they're not really shortcuts. They're just kind of there, which can be annoying. Like if it's not gonna help cut the gap. Like, help you lose time, then what's the point of it? What's the point of it being called a shortcut if it's not a shortcut, you know what I mean? So I think that this track suffers from that a little bit. But other than that, I actually like this track. Again, we're 3 for 4. Oh, I actually beat the beginner staff guys. I beat my time by ages. I can't be bothered to do the math right now. I'm actually curious to see what the expert Staff Ghost was. Okay, so what's the expert Staff Ghost? Oh god! Oh no! That's my... So if I wanted to beat this time, I'd have to beat it. I'd have to improve my current time by 25 seconds. No. Absolutely not. Okay, Sparkly Road is next. This track... I'm just gonna get it out of the way. This track sucks on 200cc. Because there's one corner, which you'll see in a minute, which is pretty much near impossible to go around. I mean, you can, if you take the corner really wide. But other than that, like, it's pretty much impossible, and you get stuck there as well. Well, 150 is manageable. I think the track looks fairly nice. It's just maybe the track layout's a little bit basic. Oh wow, even in 150 it's actually, like, it's quite hard to hit the turn without hitting a wall. Again, I think it's another case of one route being better than the other. Like, too good in fact, like, no one takes the other route. But even my friends who play casually, even, like, you know, they know that that route just isn't better. What I do appreciate, though, is the Super Mario Galaxy 2 advertising. I think there's the, Starship Mario in the background somewhere as well. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, there it is. I'll get a better look at it, but I think you guys might have just got a brief glimpse of it. Yeah, there it is. You see it? Starship Mario. What memories? Oh, and Lover, the pink, not pink, the purple Luma, is manning the ship. I haven't played Super Mario Galaxy 2 in such a long time. I think I should play the Galaxy games again. So I remember playing them ages now as a kid. That was the second game I ever played for the Wii. The first one being Wii Sports. So I think I should play the Galaxy games again. But yeah, I don't mind this track. I think, again, on 200cc, it's quite garbage. Just because it's one turn, everything else works pretty fine. I just like this track, I think. I think I just have, again, like, fond memories of it. And so I'm kind of sad to see this one go. But, I can't see why. Just in my personal opinion, yeah, I think it's just one route better than the other. And also that one turn, even on 150, if you don't take that first turn early enough, you'll hit the wall. Yeah, 45 seconds. That came from falling off on that one corner. And that was because of, yeah, like, because I respawned back there, like, at the beginning of the turn. It's just, it's pretty much, like, it's not near impossible to get it on a 200cc. And obviously it's nowhere near impossible on 150, you can get it done. But it's just that corner is a bit too hard to take for my liking. Okay, Disco Fever is next. It's funny, I didn't expect this video to go so long, just on a side note. I'm just checking my my recording time now, and I'm already 20 minutes in. Like, this is going to take some time. Especially with the new video, because that has, obviously, 9 more new tracks, and 3 updates to some other tracks. So we're going to play them as well. But, for now, Disco Fever. I actually like this track. I don't necessarily... At the minute, I can't really tell what the problem is. I was literally playing this yesterday, and it was fine. I had fun with it. But yeah, maybe the layout's a little confusing. Like, for example, yeah, if you go to the right side off that ramp, you go to the left side when you land. And again, there are some routes that are clearly better than others. Although this one part here is frustrating because, yeah, see what I mean? You get so much air, and there's literally no point. It's not useful anyway. But I actually like this track. I also appreciate the anime girls at the very beginning. If any track has anime in it, like it'll get a plus from me. It'll get bonus points because I like anime. And also I think there's some more footage of Mario game on here somewhere as well. Like, no, not there. To the right. I don't know if that's necessarily from anything or if it's just a GIF, but I remember there was a baseball game. Not a baseball game. I'll take this route real quick, by the way. Let's see if it's any faster. I honestly can't tell which route's faster. I think for when I took lap 1 it's faster. But I remember there was a dancing game at the very beginning. Like 2004, I think. The very beginning of the track, I mean. That's what the GIF reminded me of. I think it's like a DDR-inspired Mario game. I can't remember what it was called, but I remember playing it in a hotel somewhere, and just thinking, this is insane. Like, it's a Mario dancing game. How could this work? And then lo and behold, it worked, and me as a young kid, I was occupied for the next like 3 hours. Oh. Well, that's not good. I just lost all my mushrooms. But yeah, I'll take the sensor route just to finish up. I've never taken this route. That's probably the reason why. Hello, Toadette. That's not a boost ramp. That's very strange. Why was that not a boost ramp? I is confusion. I'll take the left route as well. So again, I've never taken this route. Whoa my god! Okay. This room is very trippy as well, can I just say? Like, the floor moves. Okay, these are just straight line moves. And yeah, that has been Disco Fever. I like this track. I mean, again, I don't know necessarily what the main issue with it is. But yeah, I personally enjoyed this track. I think it's nice, I think it's colourful, and I think it looks pretty as well. But yeah, I don't know. There's obviously something wrong with it, and there is a reason why it's been taken out, but I just personally can't see it. If anyone knows the reason why, just, like, leave it in the comments below. But again, yeah, I don't know why this is taken out. I personally enjoy this track. So this next track is a real treat, folks. Like, this is something that's been played on my channel before, and you'll see it in a second. It's FZero Whiteland 1, which at the time was probably the worst track, maybe, for, or one of the worst tracks, at least, for 200cc, because if you remember my 200cc kind of experimentation video for custom tracks, which I'm probably going to do again at some point, actually. Like, I want to make that like a regular thing. But yeah, as you can tell from that last video that I did on 200cc, this track didn't work properly. Like, there were some collider issues with the walls. Like, I remember hitting the wall and just like kind of falling through it, which, okay, it was really weird. And also there's some turns on this which are basically nigh on impossible in 200cc. I'm sure they're not, but for me they were. I just struggled with them. Like, they're just way too tight, and it was the same problem that FZero Big Blue had, where like just all those turns were just way too tight. But yeah, other than that, I think it's not like an amazing track by any means. But then again, it doesn't necessarily like really have to be either. Like, it is based off Whiteland from the original FZero, which I have played, and it's a lot of fun. But I guess like the one downside to all of this is FZero Big Blue was taken out the first time, and I played this on my first saying goodbye to old tracks video. But I think it's just sad that there's no more FZero representation in this game anymore. Like, I think FZero is just one of those racing games where, like, it didn't revolutionize how racing games are kind of played, but it was just one of those games where, like, it was just so fast and it was so unique because it was so fast. It's like how I like the speedy games though. It's like how I like Sonic, for example, just because it's so fast and it like brings something else unique from like other games that come before it. But yeah, like, I'm sad to see this one go, not necessarily because of the track, but also because there's no more FZero representation in this game. So, if there are any FZero tracks that are welcomed back into CTGP, I'd be more than happy to play it. And there'll be lots of expert staff ghosts. Hopefully, I'm gonna check that out as well real quick. Hopefully, it won't be as brutal as Horror Mansion was. But yeah, if there are any tracks from FZero GX or the original FZero to come to CTGP, I'll be more than happy to play them. Because FZero is just such a great racing game that it needs more tracks in this game, man. So we're just checking the FZero Whiteland expert staff, guys. You know, that's not actually bad. That's not a bad sign. I think if I didn't hit that wall near the end, I think I actually might have got close to that. I might have got a 210. But yeah, no. Sad to see this one go. For FZero purposes, but not necessarily for the track purposes, if that makes any sense to you. So Stone Route is next. Again, I don't have a problem with this track. Like, I don't have a massive glaring issue with it. The one issue I could maybe see with it is it's a little too hard to see sometimes. Because there's fog everywhere. Not everywhere, but in some parts of the track there's fog, and it's really hard to see where some things are. Like, there's one shortcut which I'll try and take. Where is it? It's coming up here now, isn't it? Yeah. Like, no, not there. Here's the shortcut, and it's just driving to the lake. It's been a while since I've personally played this. But yeah. It's got a slight speed mod on it as well. Like, it's slightly slower than 200. But yeah, I think it's alright. I just think that the one edge this track has is a little too hard to see. But other than that, I personally think it's fine. Like, it's quite short. I think it would be shortcut before, Like, obviously there's, you know, it's got the slight issue of there's a giant lake in the way, so you can't, like, cut off the entire track. Alright, let's see if I can take the shortcut, like, properly now. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so, like, this part is lighter than the actual track itself. The shortcut part, that is. Like, the road is lighter. So I guess with the fog it makes it slightly harder to see. Like, with the fog kind of going round anyway, I can see the normal track perfectly fine. But on that shortcut, I think the fog just makes it slightly too hard to see. I don't know if this track's ever going to come back. I think it's a shame if it's not, because again, I do enjoy this track. I think there's nothing, like, outwardly wrong with this track. Maybe it is just slightly boring, and it's not really much of a speed modded track. I can't remember the other track that has this speed modded. There are a few tracks that are, but there's one track in particular which is ridiculously fast. I can't remember what it's called though, but I've seen it around. I played it recently, so it's pretty bad that I can't remember the name. But that has a ridiculous speed mod. Like, if you play this track and the other track on the 200cc, it's like quite, you know, not jarring, but it's quite cool to see how fast the speed mod tracks are. Because 200cc plus speed mod tracks equal, you know, glory. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna miss this track. Again, expert staff ghost data. I can't talk. I have a slight cold. Don't judge me. But yeah, I'm gonna miss that track. I really am. But now it's time to check the expert staff ghost data. Yeah, no. So the last track we're playing today is Daisy Gardens, and I was playing this yesterday, and I was trying to think of the reasons why this track was being removed, because when I was going into this, I didn't really think there was anything outwardly wrong with the track. I thought, like, yeah, it's quite wide and it's quite long, but, like, there's nothing outwardly, like, wrong with it. But then, I think, again, there are some routes which is way better than others, and the fact that it is just super long, even for a 2-lap track, it feels like it takes ages. But, I don't know. I still don't really think there's anything wrong with this, but, like, yeah, for example, that blue route back there, it's just like, there's no real point to taking it. Like, there's just no reason to. When you can just take a tight drift and then you're pretty much through that section anyway. Also, that route I just took is like the optimal route. Like, if I took the other option, it would be way slower. But I think the track looks nice. That's definitely a plus for me. I don't know when this track was actually made, but like, if it was made in like kind of 2014, 15ish, I can't honestly remember when it came out. But I think this track was in CTGP when I first started playing it. But yeah, like, it looks really nice. I just like the whole kind of like driving through a garden. This isn't a garden, by the way. There's more of a park. Like, I think the name Daisy Gardens is some slight false advertising because, man, this is one huge garden if that's the case. But yeah, I don't necessarily mind this track. I think, oh yeah, apart from that one ramp, I managed to take it kind of safely because I knew that ramp was coming up. But if you don't know what you're doing, like some of my friends have actually played this track with me. My friend Sam, if you remember him from the Overwatch videos, he's played this track with me a couple of times before. And anytime he takes that top ramp at the very end, he never knows where he's going. So it's always really frustrating for him anytime he hits it. I'll take the top route, by the way, for you guys, just so you can see how not faster it is. Because you get all this air, and it nearly sends you in the opposite direction. Like, it nearly sends you way too far to the right. I would criticise that ramp, by the way, for kind of, like, not really knowing where you're going. And when you go off it, you're kind of like, oh god, where do I go now? But the thing is, right, like, the track is so wide, like, that area is so wide, that, like, I don't really mind, because it gives you enough time to kind of get your bearings about you and kind of recognise, okay, I'm meant to go left here. I think the signposting's alright. I think one thing that is occasionally bad with signposting some tracks is that there's signposting where you don't really need it. Like, there are some instances where, like, oh yeah, like, it tells you to go right on a really obvious corner, and you're like, yeah, but I already know this. Why are you telling me? There are some annoying instances though on this track where you don't really know where you're going. Like, there's one bit, like, by the fountain, where I was testing this yesterday. There are two paths to go, left or right, and if you go those routes, it's out of bounds, even though they look like routes. So, like, if they just barricaded them off and just, like not use them, I think that would be fine. Just kind of let the player know that that route isn't available. And we've got another expert staff ghost chaser. What is with us today in breaking all of these tracks? I'm surprised I didn't actually get a decent time on Daisy Gardens. I think that's the first time I actually, like, have on this. Also, is it just me or is the game lagging? I think the game is slightly lagging. Yeah, no, that was definitely lag. Is that just how hard the game is trying to process this course? That's weird. So just before we end the video, just going to quickly check the Decimal Staff Ghost Chaser, and nope. No. I'm not plugging this again to try and beat it. Nope. I'm not trying to beat my time by 20 seconds. That's just... no. I'm not good enough at this track to do that. But that's everything for today. So overall, I think that most of the tracks that are being taken out, it's slightly disappointing. I think that there are some tracks in this that should be removed more than some of the other tracks. But, like, there are a couple of tracks I agree with. Like, I think Blu Lou is a bit too boring. I wonder, are any other loops still in this? I just want to double check. Because there was, when I first started playing, there was red loop, blue loop, yellow loop, and green loop. I think green loop is still in this. Let me just go to R real quick. Okay, red loop's still in this as well. Was there a yellow loop? I don't think there was a yellow loop. No, yellow loop isn't in this. There wasn't, maybe it's not even yellow loop. I mean, there was another loop in this. But I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, I think Blu Loop is the only one really off memory that I can really say, yeah, I can see it kind of being taken out. It's just a bit stale. But everything else I'm fine with. If there was one track I think I'm the saddest to see go, I don't know. There's a few. I think Disco Fever was fine. I like Disco Fever. I like Daisy Gardens as well, even though there's that one ramp up top, which again can lead you in the wrong direction. But other than that, I think it's fine. I don't really mind a lot of these tracks. But that'll be it for the video. I'll be back in a couple of days' time with the new tracks and the new updates to 3 tracks. I think there was White Garden, N64 Calamari Desert, and Rush City Run, I think, have been updated. So I'm looking forward to seeing how those have been updated. I think the other tracks in this could do with an update as well. Like Daisy Guns could do with an update. I don't see that come back. Crossingville as well. That's the other one I forgot to mention. I think that should come back at some point as well. But yeah, that'll be that for the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell to hear any new videos from me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've been Shikawa, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.